with U.S. stocks climbing to a 4-week high today on speculation that the Federal Reserve is going to put forth more stimulus in order to safeguard the economic recovery. For details, we've got Deborah Kostroun at the New York Stock Exchange. Deborah.
Thanks a lot, Pimm. And yes, stocks getting a late-day lift here after minutes from the last Federal Reserve meeting were released, which showed that policymakers wanted to take more action to stimulate the economy during their meeting this month. And so that really kind of gave the market a little bit of hope that maybe more stimulus is on the way. So the market's moving up after we got that news. However, we didn't close on the highs of the day. Now, we did get some disappointing economic news that caused treasuries and gold to rise. And as Pimm was mentioning, consumer confidence sinking to a 28-month low, mainly because of the stagnant jobs market and also the big volatility in the stock market recently. But that consumer confidence certainly it did cause a lot of traders to kind of rethink where the economy is going here, Pimm.
Now, Deborah, you were just mentioning gold, right? But we saw other commodities such as copper and oil. They rose as well today.
Right. Copper was at a 3-week high and crude oil rose to $88.90 a barrel. Can you believe we're almost back to $90 a barrel here with crude oil? And it actually climbed for a 4th straight day, reaching its highest level since August the 3rd. Now, the big concern, of course, with crude oil right now is all the supplies after Hurricane Irene. However, tomorrow we do get an Energy Department report that may show that crude inventories climbed last week. So we'll have to see how that has an impact on the oil market. But it's kind of interesting with the S&P. We are at the highest now since August the 3rd. And if you take a look at the S&P, just since last Monday, the S&P is up 8%. So we do have a pretty nice gain over the last 7 trading sessions in the S&P. And of course, the other thing that traders were looking at today, Pimm, and that was the S&P Case-Shiller Home Price Index. It looks like home prices kind of stuck in a rut, although they are trying to dig out of that hole. Those numbers actually show that home prices are at the same levels since 2003. That's it from here, Pimm. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Deborah Kostroun, reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.